Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Arba's Winter Blues. Tonight we've got a really cool selection of artists for you, and to kick things off, Mr. David Rhodes.
Good evening. My name's Dave Rhodes and I just play guitar. One down. It's pretty nerve-wracking, I must admit, to be in the company of some seriously good musicians. And it's a sign. Not just the pleasure of being able to play with these people on stage, but also people in the audience as well. So for me, it's a seriously rare privilege. Quite a few years ago, I was working at the Mile End Hotel as a stripper. Pregnant pause for a very good reason. And I heard this guy whistling. That could have been funny, but it wasn't. And that's basically all I heard. And I thought, well, That's and it's just a few notes that are stuck in my head, and I thought, well, it's got something about it. And so what happened was basically the Myland whistling rag. Thank you very much. That is the finish of my guitar soloing moment. The illustrious Paul McLeod. I've called him worse, but...
Hello, everybody, and like Dave too, I'm very privileged and humbled to be here. So thank you very much, and it's been a dream for me to play at the Wheat Chief as well. It's my
Both
first.
of us.
Yeah,
Yes,
cool.
indeed.
It's my first time here, so thank you to everybody, Arba and the Wheaty. Anyone who knows AP stuff, I can relate to a lot of his stuff. I like a lot of. Got a bit of a folky background in my blues, and I think this is a really new song I've written. It's called Into the Sea. It's folky and a bit bluesy, so a bit of both. Without the pick. Johnny was a sailor, way down by the riverside. Yes, he loved a woman, but she never done him right. So you better go. just before the daybreak. White plumes on the banks. Johnny pulled the ripcord, let the engine crank, headed south down on the river, past the weather-bordered towns, past the ancient river gomes. What at last he found, so you better go. You better leave that girl behind. So you better go. You better leave the girl behind. Found himself another woman with the wildest gypsy eyes. Felt the lightning in her touch, felt the sunshine in her smile. Found himself another woman, and life was wine and song. She found herself another man. Man done gone wrong, you better go. You better leave that man behind. So you better go. You better leave that man behind. Road moves the highway, dark water and trees, slow moves the river, it bleeds into the sea. And the sun will shine, and swans will fly, and in some sweet moments we are free. And around it goes with the river flows once more into the sea. Once more into the sea.
Paul McLeod.
And Dave Rhodes. The next song I started writing before we went to Memphis last year, but when we got back, it was kind of like really representative of it was in the same kind of feel, the spirit that I got from New Orleans, where I went for a week after Memphis. And I was just going through the old photos of New Orleans with Michael tonight, which was cool. It's very soulful, hopefully. I'll do my best. When the world leaves you lonely and weary, yeah, the night wants to break your heart. You are the dawn that lights my dark horizon. And I never, ever, ever, ever part. If you ever want to take some time away from it all, just call me and I'll be at you beck and call. You ever want to know how much you really meant to me? I'll be with you, babe, through all this darkness of the night. I'll be with you, darling, to make your burden light. And I won't let you fall into the way of harm. And I'll hold you in my arms. When the night leaves you tired and lonely, and the dawn finds you crawled up on the floor, I'll hold you close and listen to your stories till sweet happiness returns to your shore. You ever want to know how much you really need me? Just call me and I'll be at you beck and call. You ever want to know how much you really mean to me? Yeah, I'll be with you, babe. Well, this darkness of the night, I'll be with you, darling, to make your burden light. And I won't let you fall into the way of harm. When I hold you in my arms, no, all the storms will part, and all the waters calm when I hold you in my arms. baby. I'll shield you from all of this world's harms when I hold you in my arms. When I hold you in my arms. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening when I got to introduce a legend of the blues stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gwyn Ashton is going to come up and show us all how to do it. Come on, Gwyn. Oh, yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Did you remember your capo number?
Yeah, what key were we in?
I'm in F sharp minor.
Okay, where the hell's that?
And, and D. Yeah.
C, D, E, F.
Yeah,
G,
you're up there
G.
somewhere.
I was up here somewhere, wasn't
You
I?
were up there somewhere.
I know, it's a comedy show now. It was a gig.
So, Gwyn's talking about another one of mine. So, this is despite some darkness. The song's called "Darkest Waters." It's actually a song of hope. So. Skies and darkest clouds sailing into night. inside your dark abyss, see the see the if you're down in the darkest waters and you can't do this anymore, you take my hand and pull together, we will make it to the shore. Feel the earth breathe through our bodies. Let the sun shine on our skin. Take my hand, pull together. We can come through this. It's Mr. Gwyn Ashton, and I'm going to let this man do a solo for you all. Thank you so much.
Well, how you doing? You feel good out there? Well, I heard that one in the sound check. That was quite nice. I don't like to be too prepared. This is my baby. Standby switch on that or something? Hey Michael, is there a standby switch on the bass amp? There is. No, is it? That's better. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, I got a new album out called Sonic Blues Preachers that I recorded here in town a couple of years ago with wonderful drummer John Freeman. No, can't speak properly. Need some water. From Papa Legba, of course, and Mickey Finn and Fraternity. Here's a little song off it. Here we go. Right, knowing what is wrong, knowing in the scheme of things a place where I belong, knowing expectation, what is good for me. You got to please a stranger, whoever he may be. The old fool is a young fool's pity, the old fool is a young fool's shame, the old fool gets a young fool's future. This old fool won't play the game. Can you guys clap along, everybody in the house? Come on, yeah. Milestones are millstones hanging around your neck. The house, a car, the holiday, the things that you expect. I got revelations, I thought the whole thing through. The foolish thing that I've become can make a fool of you. The old fool is a young fool's pity, the old fool is a young fool's shame, the old fool gets a young fool's future. This old fool won't play the game. Oh no. Right, knowing what is wrong, knowing in the scheme of things a place where I belong, knowing expectations of what is good for me. You got to please the stranger, whoever he may be. The old fool is a young fool's pity, the old fool is a young fool's shame, the old fool gets a young fool's future. This old fool won't play the game. No, no. Won't play the game. No, 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 no. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's wonderful to be stuck back here in Australia. I'll tell you, I've been living in England for the past 25 years. And my flight home got cancelled last year. And I spent a year here. I've written 40 songs and doing all sorts of stuff. Am I doing another song before somebody else gets up? I have no idea. Somebody guide me on this one. One more? You get Dave up? Okay, Dave's coming up back up. Where are you, Dave? Over here. To the light. Oh, thank you so much. Jolly good. What were you talking? Was I interrupting your conversation? I'm really sorry. Okay.
We're going to do a song in the key of C sharp because I know he loves C sharp. You like C sharp, don't you, Dave? Yes, I do. Okay. Here's a little song I recorded with Chris Finnan a few years ago. And yeah, seriously, you got to be Chris tonight. I actually wrote this in a hotel room in Warsaw, in Poland. I was thinking, what does a white guy from Adelaide used to go down the beach know about the blues? And all my heroes were guys like Sunhouse, Leadbelly, Lightning Hopkins, R.L. Burnside, and all these great people who made this music out of real hardship. And we can only begin to think what... Which C sharp? Hang on, I'll find one.
All right, yep.
See, when you play solo, you don't have to worry about these things.
Most of them are black notes too, by the way. But that's a classical thing.
Can't you just find me? Okay. So I wrote a song about the confusion of being white and playing the blues.
Yay.
And I need a lot of clapping along and stuff in this one too. Turn the delay off. Here we go. Rolled a freight train. I ain't never been a hobo, had no neck chain. I ain't never been down on my knees down at the crossroad. Ain't never been to Mississippi, but I feel that mojo working on me. Ain't rolled no chain gang, or felt the strap across my back. Ain't had no hangman looking down at me. You can't accuse me of dealing with the devil, but I feel that mojo working on me. Take it away. Been branded, all locked up in a jailhouse. Ain't no blind man, at least as far as I can see. I drive a fast car, ain't never hitched across the country, but I feel that mojo working on me. Ain't rolled no freight train, I ain't never been a hobo, had no neck chain. Ain't never been down on my knees down at the crossroad. Ain't never been to Mississippi, but I feel that mojo working. Clap along, come on, you can do it. I want you to sing along too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. That mojo working on me. Now what happens? I don't know. Somebody. Oh, you're up. Okay. He's back up again. Bloody stage hog. I got some CDs for sale over there, ladies and gentlemen. I got 6 albums over there. One I recorded in London back in '99 with Jerry McAvoy, Brendan O'Neill from the great Rory Gallagher's band, and got the new album with JF. That's the Sonic Blues Preachers power duo. Slap your mum across the face with a wet trout song album. That's a fucking ripper, that one.
You talk about Mr. Freeman like that.
Oh, the music.
Sacrilegious.
What would you like to do?
Well, I reckon we've probably got time for a couple. So why don't you do one of yours, and I got a slow G blues to end on.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing.
I've got a brand new one. Do you want to hear a brand new song I haven't recorded yet?
Sure.
It's guinea pig time. Okay, it's going to get nasty now, so block your ears, okay? B.
Yep. All right.
I don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I've been. And the road's never ending. Round these streets are broken dreams. All I'm looking for is somebody to find me, somebody to guide me, somebody behind me, somebody.
Oh yeah. Out in the open, and the road screams my name with its twisting and turning. I can't remember why I came. All I'm looking for is somebody to find me, somebody to find me, somebody to guide me, somebody is you. Somebody is you.
Look at me.
Quinn Ashton, ladies and gentlemen. Paul McLeod. Dave Rhodes.
Thank you.
We're going to have a short interval, and during which time I'd encourage you to participate in some refreshments from the bar, of course. We also have a fantastic raffle, and all the money that's raised we put back into putting all this stuff on. We've got actually 3 posters of Autumn Blues. This is our 3rd year running these seasonal shows, ladies. Thank you to you guys for making it happen. So the first one, I believe, was Fiona Boys, and then we had Ian Collard and obviously tonight. So they're all signed. I reckon it's $5 you get 3 tickets. Is that right, Greg? Yeah, 1 for 2, 3 for 5. You've got 10 minutes and we're going to be back. We've got, you've only seen part of the act. And some would argue, well, I'm not going to argue about what's going to happen next. But we have fantastic Michael Winters and Craig Lauritsen coming on to join these gentlemen. So grab a drink, grab some raffle tickets, check out the merch. We'll be back very soon.
Cheers, Evan.
And CDs for sale. And CDs for sale.
Well done. How much?
Okay. 10 minutes.
What's time now, mate?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll notice we have a couple of more fine gentlemen have taken to the stage. We have a bit of a curfew tonight, so I'm not going to take up any time now. We're just going to get straight into it. To kick us back off with the second set, Dave Rhodes, Craig Lauritsen, and Mr. Michael Winters. Make them feel good, ladies and gentlemen.
Just very quickly, the first band that I ever saw when I came to Adelaide just on 20 years ago was the Sweet Baby James Trio, and it involved this guy and that guy. The privilege, after all these years, of being able to play with these icons of Adelaide music is as humbling as it possibly can get. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeannie Hobson, obviously my far better half. And Mr. Paul McLeod back to the multicoloured stage.
Thank you. We're going to do one of Dave's originals here, instrumental. Don't you?
It's an original by Mr. Dave Rhodes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
I'm off to the bar.
show these girls. This is her. Will you help that man by the side of the road? Help that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. Won't you help that man by the side of the road? Help that man. That's right, sing it. The side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. That's good. 2 more times. Help that man by the side of the road. Help that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. Beautiful, that kind of. It said, I went walking down the devil's road. Down that place my mama told me not to go. It's time the dollar ticket places that you ought not to go. And I saw a man getting beaten down to the ground. He wasn't looking for the trouble, but the trouble was what he found. And I leaned over to help him from the ground. Come on, brothers and sisters, now, won't you help that man by the side of the road? Help that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. You help that man by the side of the road. Go out. You help that man by the side of the road. You lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. You can all improvise too, that's cool. Devil comes like a thief in the night. The devil comes like a thief in the night. He blinds a priest and the coldly died. You go, so won't you help that man by the side of the road? Help that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. Won't you help that man by the side of the road? You hear that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. All right, one more. It said, I went walking down the devil's road. Till that place my mama told me not to go. Sometimes a dollar ticket places that you really ought not to go. And I saw a man getting beaten down to the ground. He wasn't looking for the trouble, but the trouble was what he found. And I leaned over to lift him from the ground. Would you hear that man by the side of the road? Help that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. Would you help that man by the side of the road? Help that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. Help that man. Side. Help me. You're that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can to the man by the side of the road. Let's go down the clicks now. Won't you hit that man by the side of the road? Hit that man by the side of the road. Lend a hand if you can by the side of the road. Hey, how about that woman singing out there somewhere in the darkness? You sound awesome. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right. I'm going to ask Gwyn to come up again because he's very kindly learnt this riff of mine. This is a song that I wrote. My brother's Barkindji mob is adopted, and when we found his mob is from Barkindji country. Barka is the people. Barka means the river, and Barkindji means the river people around Wilcannia. And my brother was a beautiful guitarist, passed away about 3.5 years ago. People who know my story know this story. But I went on my 50th birthday to his country, to a place called Lake Mungo. And in Lake Mungo, they found these bones that were 42,000 years old, and they'd been ritually buried lovingly. And it's, if anyone's read Bruce Pascoe, they talk a lot about Mungo. It's the world's first agriculture and baking and all sorts of incredible things that happened 30,000 years before Europe did these things. It's a pretty amazing place to be in, and it's actually really peaceful, but it took me 3 days of camping there and being there to find a song. I didn't have a song, but the corrugated road on the way out, just as I was leaving, the words finally came to me, and the rhythm. So Craig's going to have a go at the corrugated road, and Gwen's going to have a go at this riff, and this is a song about an ancient place, an ancient time. It's Mungo.
Sing me the riff quick, I've forgotten it. Thank you.
I'll give you a few lead-ins.
Count me in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Been to my brother's country, his stories in the sand. Been to my brother's country, his stories in the sand. And I hear the bones call, Mongol woman, Mongol man. We live down by the water, some so kind of sharp. You live down by the water, some so kind of sharp. And life was sweet and happy, but now that water's gone. And I feel the west wind blowing, fast as a haunted spirit. Feel the west wind blow, fast as a haunted spirit. And all of our existence is buried deep in here.
And the white sand is a part of me for 40,000 years. See, the white sand is a part of me for 40,000 years. And your love will live forever through all our hopes and fears. To my brother's country, his stories in the sand. Been to my brother's country, his stories in the sand. And I hear the bones calling, Mungo woman, Mungo man. Gwynn's gonna do a solo with you. I'll be back with Dave, finish the set.
Yeah. Okay, when I got locked down here last year, my flight cancelled. I wrote a song, recorded it with a couple of local fellas, Mick Marina and Mick Bryant. Put it out as a single on Bandcamp. These fellas are going to do it with me now. This one's called Down and Dirty. Looks like this. Now that your daddy's gone, let's get down and dirty. He's been away too long, let's get down and dirty. A gentle word and the touch of my hand. Can't you feel the confidence of this man? Treating you so fine, let's get down and dirty. We're bringing whiskey and wine, let's get down and dirty. I'll take your love with a grain of sand. Can't you feel the confidence of this man? Dirty. Yeah, I say, let's get down and dirty. You'll get you wicked way, let's get down and dirty. I'll make you laugh, it's all part of my plan. Can't you feel the confidence of this man? Down and dirty. Down and dirty. Down and dirty. Well, we worked that out. Who's up next? I have no idea. Okay. C.
There's Dave. Here he is. Here's the man. C.
Get the lap slide.
You want Hammond or electric piano?
You work it out.
All right. No worries.
All right, back in 2004, I went up to Scotland and recorded an album with a couple of guys, Chris Glenn and Ted McKenna, for one of my favourite all-time bands, the sensational Alex Harvey Band. And we had a fabulous piano player drop by the name of Don Airy in between Deep Purple tours. So,
They're all my mates too. Yeah.
so can I have a C, please? Because I got 4 C strings on this guitar. They better all be in. So I want to dedicate this to the memory of the drummer who played on the album, Ted McKenna, who passed away a couple of years ago. And it's very sad. He went in for a hernia operation, so and he didn't come out, so it's really bad. There we go. I walk on down that long, dark, lonesome road. I take my troubles and carry my heavy load. I might just stop and rest a while. I won't give up. That ain't my style. My bags are packed, you know I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I feel the pain from the rocks on this highway. Back through that country mile, I won't give up. That ain't my style. Dave on guitar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gwyn Ashton!
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dave Rhodes!
Mr. Paul McLeod, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Winter on the bass. Craig Lauritsen on the drums. All right, now we're kind of seriously hard up against the clock, ladies and gentlemen, but I would so love to hear these guys play some more blues. Would you like that too? Would you guys like that? Make some noise. Come on, make some noise. Show them how much you appreciate it. Now, while they're talking about this, I think it's not going to be a hard sell this evening at the Wheaty, and a big thank you to the Wheaty Hotel for having us. We really appreciate it. So thank you to all the staff and everyone at the Wheaty. Thank you to Marty Jones for hardest working man in show business, Mr. Marty Jones,
you, Marty.
ladies and gentlemen.
Go, Marty.
Make him feel good. And thank you to all the Arba volunteers that helped out to make this happen. There's actually some merchandise at the back of the room. Arba have some T-shirts and some caps, and what else we got there, mate? We have memberships.
Oh, stuff that. Oh, sorry.
Yes, we have memberships. If you're not a member, make sure you jump on board. All the money goes back into the music and making it happen. Also, there is an array of Gwyn Ashton merchandise. He actually...
Signed underwear.
Yeah. He was a protege of Robert Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Actually, when I was on tour with B.B. King, the one thing I learnt, I should never name drop. But seriously though, he's actually the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gwyn Ashton, make him feel good.
The first song I wrote in isolation.
Now, We've got to draw this raffle ticket very quickly. Dave, could you do that, mate?
I can, because I'm left-handed. Oh,
Who told you that?
there's an oxymoron. Oh, so I haven't got my glasses, so now you're going to have to read it.
Neither have I.
It says Evan Wetter, I
It
think.
says David Gibbs. ladies and
Whoa!
gentlemen. David Gibbs
David!
wins the posters. All right.
Woohoo! Go, David!
On the bass, Michael Winters, ladies and gentlemen, make him feel good. And Craig Lauritsen on the drums. Thank you so much to Jane on the door. She was kind enough to see all of you in. One last time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the band.
And Evan Wetter!
Thank you, Evan.
Thanks for organising, man.
Feel I'm getting nowhere, hiding in my room. Introvert behavior to avoid impending doom. Stuck behind these four walls, that's the way I choose. Disconnect myself from these self-isolation blues. Feeling's getting harder to comply with all these rules. Days are dragging on so long, I've never been so cruel. Time is going slowly, my sanity I'll lose. These are days to tackle these self-isolation blues. Harder to comply with all these rules. Days are dragging on the long night's never been so cruel. Stuck behind these four walls, that's the way I choose. Disconnect myself from these self-isolation blues. Yeah. Self-isolation blues. Self-isolation blues. Self-isolation blues. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
We're going to
Thank you. Good on you.
had some requests and we've listened. We're going to come back and we're going to do Spring Blues and we're going to do a harmonica special August the 14th. But after that,
Not those bloody squawky things.
Winter Blues, August the 14th. So we'll catch you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, this guy. I mean, the